In an ordinary sofa, in an ordinary room, extraordinary heroes who are standing by to zoom to wherever they are needed. They are speeding out today. The Numberjacks are on their way.
Number 4 shoots out of the sofa.
They will help you with your problems. They are waiting for your call. No problem is too big for them. No problem is too small. Things may all be going wrong, but you can barely stop for long. The Numberjacks are on their way. The Numberjacks are on their way.
3 bounces.
I am, you know. I am.
3. You are not taller than me.
I am, look. See? Taller.
That's not being taller, that's jumping. Stand still a minute.
3 stands next to 4.
See? We're just the same height.
Maybe.
I say 1, say 2, say 3, 4, 5. We're the numbers and we're alive.
Like you're singing 5.
I say 6, say 7, say 8, 9, 10. Gotta say those numbers all over again.
I bet I could sing for longer than you, though.
Oh no.
I could sing for ages. Starting now. La 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 la.
Going mad.
A call coming in.
Let's go.
4 goes up in a lift. 3 bounces through a door. 5 bounces along a hallway. 3 goes up through a hole. 5 comes out of a lift. The Numberjacks arrive in their multicoloured control room and look at the screen, which is divided up into diamond shapes.
Got an agent ringing in to help.
A little girl's on screen.
Agent 16 here. I think I've spotted a problem.
Okay, tell us about it.
There's a boy having trouble with his pencil.
Hold on, I'm putting it on screen.
4 presses a button and a screen comes down. It shows a boy sitting at his kitchen table drawing with the green pencil. The pencil gets longer.
See? Pretty weird.
Don't worry, we'll be right there.
Great. What's the problem? A nice long pencil? What's wrong with that?
But why is it growing longer?
I don't know.
But we have to know what's going wrong so we can put things right.
Oh, I'll go on to put things right.
You're not a big enough number to go out there.
How about you 4?
I'm not sure.
I'll work the scanner then if 4's going out.
Oh, all right.
We've got a problem, what should we do? Who's going out there? Who do we choose? We've got a problem to explore. Who's going out there?
Number 4.
4 is on a platform in front of 2 rows of numbers. A clamp on the end of a robotic arm comes down and picks up a disc with the number 4 on the edge. 4 jumps onto the disc. A giant spring pulls back and the disc is moved in front of it. 3 clamps on the end of the spring grip onto the disc and the top clamps are released. Ahead is a tunnel of glowing blue rings. 3 watches on a screen.
You all right up there?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're ready?
Yes.
Go!
3. You gotta check it's all clear for launching.
Oh, yeah.
3 with big blue eyes and long eyelashes pushes down a lever and looks around the living room. No one's about.
All clear.
Let's go!
The tunnel of blue rings glows. Circular doors open up in the arm of the sofa. The spring behind the disc with 4 on the front is pulled back even further. Bright yellow number 6 jumps onto a button. A cloud of little number 4s flies up into the sky.
I wish I could do that.
3, you've got to find a 4 for him to land on.
Oh, yeah.
3 knocks a lever and lots of different numbers from the street appear on a screen.
I can't find a 4.
I'll call Agent 16.
Agent 16 here.
Quick, get the boy to write a 4.
Why?
We need an emergency number for 4 to land on.
4's running out of energy.
The pencil's getting too long. It's hard to write.
He's got to write a 4.
Come on.
He's got to do it.
He writes a wobbly 4.
He's done it. We've got a 4 to land on, 4.
Blue number 4 lands on the boy's piece of paper.
Can you see why the pencil's growing?
It's enormous.
No?
In the control room, red rings appear on the screen.
Agent's ringing in to help.
Agent 20
28 here. You've got to know more about what's going on.
Find out exactly what made that pencil get longer. Agent 53, look really closely.
Closely, eh? Okay then.
Look! Slime!
Slime!
Not just any slime, a glob of slime from the problem blob.
Putting it on screen.
It's a lumpy green blob with a big mouth and an eyeball on a stalk.
If you spot a glob of slime, guess what? Big slob can buy. Great, big and blubbery.
Blubbery,
Making trouble is the
blubbery, slubbery problem.
blob.
Do you think you can deal with the problem blob if it comes back for?
I'm not quite sure.
Well, you need to sort this pencil out first.
Oh, agent's ringing in.
On the screen, 3 numbers appear, then 3 agents.
That pencil's too long. You've got to make it the opposite.
You've got to make it shorter. Short is the opposite of long.
The pencil's getting even longer. I'm going to need some help here.
Get the brain gain machine going.
I can do it. Just watch me.
The purple brain gain machine has 6 pods with bubbles floating up inside them and wires coming out of a blobby device on top.
Brain gain to solve the problem. Use our brain. The way to get your brains all linking up together. Joined up thinking. Getting brain power now. Brain gain.
Pink sparks fly around. 3 gets into the machine.
We need to make things shorter.
I got it. Shorter, shorter.
Getting lots of brain gain.
Shorter, 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 shorter.
Sending brain gain.
The pink brain gain sparks fly up out of the machine and through the sky, then down onto 4, who glows.
Yes! Shorter! Shorter!
The sparks hit the pencil and it shrinks. 4 spins round. The boy picks up his pencil and grins.
Well done, 4. Yeah!
You did it, 4.
Well, perhaps I'll pop back home now.
You'll have to sort out the problem blob first.
Oh, will I?
Another call coming in.
Oh dear.
I've got another problem here. Something else is getting longer. Putting it on screen.
A short-haired man wearing a red overall is mopping the floor in a hallway. His mop has a white handle and a yellow head. He stops and frowns. The man stares at the mop's handle. It's getting longer. There's a green blob on it.
I bet it's that problem blob again.
Up above,
There it is.
It's splatting slime.
Where did the slime go? On the mop, problem slime.
it's green and it's slimy. Now the handle's so long the man has trouble getting the mop into his bucket. A lady tries to walk past and has to dodge out of the way of the massive mop. 4 bounces along the floor.
I'm on my way.
The mop keeps growing and the man struggles to keep working. He squeezes the yellow mop head in his red bucket and wipes the floor, but now the handle's touching the ceiling. He awkwardly wrestles with his massive mop. 4 bounces along the wet floor and looks up.
The problem blob's up there. Oh dear. It's made the man's mop grow longer and longer.
The man gets to grips with his long handle and enthusiastically mops back and forth. The lady who walked past is sitting down at a cafe table to have a coffee and a muffin. The mop handle pokes her bottom. Shocked, she turns round. The handle knocks a plate off a table, then flips a woman's tray up and splats an eclair in her face.
Oh no! That mop could get longer and longer and end up anywhere.
A cartoon of a little girl's nose growing.
Someone's nose might get longer.
A cow lands in a field.
Or the dancing cow might get longer.
The spotty cow stretches and walks off. A little boy cycles down a hill smiling.
Or a bike might get longer. Or it might get taller.
The bike's really tall. It goes over a bump and the boy falls off.
We've got to stop that problem blob.
It keeps spitting out blobs of slime. A bit lands on a little boy's drink straw and the straw gets longer and longer. The boy and his friend look up nervously. The man carries on struggling with his massive mop.
Sending you more brain gain.
Shorter, shorter!
I'm going to need lots.
Let's get some agents to help.
Shorter, shorter, shorter.
Pink sparks hit 4, then the straw. It shrinks and the boy grins. The sparks hit the mop handle and it gets shorter, flipping up the woman's tray again. As it goes, she gets another eclair in her face. The mop's back to normal. The man flips it over and it slaps him in the face. He staggers around, shocked. Then, seeing that his mop's back to normal, he smiles and carries on mopping the floor. 4 smiles.
Done it!
Now shrink the problem blob.
Shorter, shorter!
Shorter, shorter, shorter.
Aim at the blob.
Sparks hit 4, then fly up and hit the problem blob. It shrinks, so it's tiny.
That's really short.
Shorter, shorter!
That's enough 3.
The man is happily leaning against his mop handle. Sparks shrink it and he falls over.
Oh no! That's too much shortening. Now what do we do?
Think longer, longer.
Longer!
3 spins round. Sparks hit 4, then the mop.
Longer!
Lying on the floor, the man is holding onto the mop handle, which starts to grow. He looks up, his eyes widen, and his mouth hangs open as the handle gets longer and longer. He stands up and looks flabbergasted.
Yeah!
That's it.
Bringing you back, number 4.
I don't mind if you do.
4 shimmers and floats off in a cloud of tiny 4s. 5 checks the living room on the screen.
All clear for landing.
1, 2, 3, 4!
4 flies into the sofa. He hops out of the lift.
Well done, 4.
You sorted everything out.
Yeah?
Look.
That pencil getting longer.
Lucky he managed to write you a 4 to land on.
That's me!
It was all that problem blob's fault.
Always making trouble, that blob is. And we all had lots of work to do. But there were lots more problems.
The eclair splats in the woman's face. The little boy's straw grows.
Brain Game sorted them out.
And sorted out the problem blob.
Yeah. Did the trick.
Thanks to everyone who helped.
I helped pick too much.
And everything back to normal.
Are you sure everything's back to normal?
Yes. Look.
The boy puts his pencil next to another pencil.
See? The pencil is just the same length as all the others now.
But what about the mop? Are we sure it's back to normal?
Yeah, look. He's got a twin brother with a twin mop. See? Same length. Everything back to normal.
Those twins were just the same height.
Just like you and me. That's worth singing about. La 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 la.
Oh no!
La 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 la.
Can you find 2 things that are the same height? Or 2 things that are the same length? If you can, call the Numberjacks.
ITFC audio description. Written by Chris Ellis, producer Roland Tung, director Helen Shepherd, an Open Mind production for BBC CBeebies.
The Numberjacks are on their way. The Numberjacks are on their way.
Copyright Open Mind Productions Limited, 2006.